Right, I'm here on the banks of the Mekong River at Nakhon Phanom, and it's absolutely beautiful. Lovely day. As you can see behind me, there's nothing at all, nothing on the road. It's just so peaceful. It's great. So this is what it's like here in Nakhon. The river is looking, well, it's well down. It's well down the river, but it's looking very nice. Right, I'm just going to say a few things about this now. I think people are commenting on the channel and things, and I think I'm doing okay on the channel, but people are not like, sharing, subscribing to the channel. They're just like, or they're not pressing that notification button. I don't know. The algorithms or YouTube are picking up that people are watching it, viewing my channel, but they're not pressing the button to subscribe and things. I don't know why that is, but it would be nice to get some more subscribers and all that. It makes it a bit more worthwhile for me to do all these vlogs. And what I'd like to say, I think people, I've got a few comments and I've been to see a few people, and what it is, I think some people are coming to Thailand for the wrong reason. I think some people are really, they're coming over here on holiday and they think being on holiday is the same as actually living here, and it's not. You've got different things to sort out, such as visas, where you're living and everything. It's not the same as coming on holiday for 2 weeks or a month. And to tell you the truth, people come and they say, oh, it's lovely, it's nice and sunny and things like that. Sometimes it's too sunny, it's too hot, and what most people do, they just sat in the house under an aircon all day. They don't go out anywhere because it's too hot. So I can't understand the people like that, but they come here because the climate is hot, but when they get over here, they say it's too hot, they can't walk about, so they spend all the time in a building under aircon or something. Don't understand me at all. I'm not bothered about heat, and I'm not bothered about cold either. I mean, I used to love it in UK, in snow and everything. Didn't bother me whatsoever. You just put another layer of clothes on, that's all. We'll talk about actually living over here. Now, I actually live in a village in northern Thailand. The house where I live is not mine. It's my partner's house. It was a normal village house, but I've done it up a little bit. Now, a lot of people come over here and they want to buy farms, they want to buy this, that and other, they want to build a house. But the house or the land is not yours anyway, so, you know. I mean, if you want to go down that route, but it's not my route. I just like enjoying myself. I'm not bothered about owning farms. I'm not bothered about building houses and anything like that. I just want to go out and enjoy myself. So that's why I'm across here. So I'm in the village, and the people in the village are fantastic. Completely different to people that I've met down south. Down south, you know, you've got places like Koh Samui and Krabi and Phuket and Pattaya and things like that. It's all tourist areas. You don't get the feel of people in proper Thailand. I can walk around anywhere in the village and people will say, you know, say hello to me and everything. It's great, but you don't get that walking around Pattaya or walking around Krabi or anything like that. You don't get that at all. You don't get that sort of atmosphere. You don't get that sort of feel of people. So, like I said, it's what you want. I mean, a lot of people will come across here and they want to be at a beach all the time anyway. But yeah, although I do like beaches, but I like going on holiday. And like I say, I'm in rural Thailand. I can get a plane from Khon Kaen, and within an hour, I'm in Phuket or something like that on plane. And it's only cost me 45 quid, and I can go down there on holiday. And to me, it's far cheaper living up north and doing it that way than actually buying a house down south. So, I live with my partner in northern Thailand, in the village, and that suits me. I've got no rent to pay, no mortgage to pay. I'm not mucking about with land, although she's got some land, but I don't do nothing with that land whatsoever. I've got no interest in it whatsoever. I'm really enjoying myself over here. I go out on my motorbike, I go around different areas. Like I say, I'm in Nakhon Phanom now, and it's beautiful, and this is what I like. I don't like being in one particular area all the time. Like I used to be an HGV driver in UK, and I was always travelling about all over the place, and I really enjoyed it. I couldn't do like an office job or work in a factory or like that where you just sat in one place all the time. I used to like travelling about, and that's what I do over here in Thailand now. So what I'm saying is, don't believe all this what people say about how good Thailand is just because you're coming over here on holiday and they think, oh, it's great and everything like that. Coming over here is totally different. You've got your visa to sort out, and you've got your health insurance to pay for as well. I know for those people that's coming from USA and everything, it's cheaper health insurance over in Thailand than what it is in USA. But for those from the UK, it's not costing you nothing in the UK, but it will cost you over here. And the older you get, the more it costs. And you get any symptoms over here, and it's going to cost you dearly. And I've known people that have lost houses and everything because they've had an accident or had cancer or something like that, and it's cost them dearly. They've lost their house over it. So be very, very careful. Just take things like this into consideration. Don't just think coming over here and it's a land of it's just heaven on earth and all that, because I know people say that, but it's just like, I'm just trying to, if you can afford it, come across here and live over here. It is cheaper to live over here than living in UK. But just think that you've got visa to sort out, and you've got accommodation and where you're going to live. You've got all that to sort out. So anyway, but it is a lovely country. It's a lovely country, and if you can afford it, definitely come over here. It's lovely. But like I say, take your health into account and take the money situation into account and what you actually want to do. I think people are coming across here, another thing is they're coming across here just to meet a younger girl and everything, because they can't get women from their own country and everything like that, but you can get them over here. I mean, they jump at you. They jump at you no matter what you look like, no matter what your health's like. They jump at you, and they're doing this for one thing and one thing only, for security and for money, because you are an ATM. You are an ATM to these people. There's some beautiful women, there's some really nice women, but take it from me, you know the women what you get down on the coast are people that have come up from, a lot of people from the coast down south have come from places where I live, up Esan, to find a bloke. And they will, no matter what, they are very, very shrewd. They know what to do. They know what to do to look after the bloke, and they will do anything to get their hands on the bloke and his money. So just be very, very careful. You've got some women over here that are really, really nice and honest women, very nice women, but you get a lot that are in for it, and they will. And to tell you the truth, another thing is these sites. You get these sites come over to Asia and pick up these women on these sites and things like that. What do you think them women on them sites are going on them sites for? They're coming to get the blokes. They're coming to get the blokes, and the most money they can get at you, they'll get it at you. So anyway, this I'm going to leave it at this now. But like I said, be very, very careful here in Thailand. It's a beautiful country, but be very, very careful. And all these that say, oh, it's a lot better in Thailand, a lot this, that and other. Just think what you're doing. Just think what you're doing. You just you're uprooting. Once you've uprooted, you can cause no end of trouble. No end of trouble, and it's you can get yourself into some trouble as well. So anyway, this is it. I'm gonna get back to my hotel now. I'm gonna have a little swim. Lovely.